Kevin's keynote speech was both inspiring and entertaining, and we received positive feedback from all the participants after the event.
Kevin's training style is very energetic. It's an amazing thing to watch him go through this program.
Kevin delivered a couple of keynote speeches during the conference, and he has a very engaging speaking style, lots of humor, lots of action and activity while he's speaking, and that helped to really engage the audience, and we appreciated that.
Retail Council of Canada uses a lot of speakers, but the reason why we're enamored with Kevin is because of his substance and style. He has both. He just gets it.
Kevin Graff is a renowned keynote speaker who specializes in driving retail performance. With over 20 years of experience, Kevin has earned his reputation as one of the best speakers in his industry across North America.
I don't actually believe for retail that there's a labor shortage out there. Now, before you throw anything, let me explain to you exactly what I mean. And you need to consider two very important statistics. Think for a minute about a standard regional shopping center. How many employees do you think work in that mall? 2, 3, and in the larger ones, 4,000 people. So let's take this number down. Let's say it's 2,000 people. Just remember that for one quick moment. What's the typical turnover rate of staff in most retail stores? It's abysmal. 50, 60, 70, 80% in some cases. Now, start to combine those two numbers. If I have 2,000 people working in the mall, even if only 50% of them are going to leave their jobs this year, that means that 1,000 retail employees with experience will be looking for work in your mall this year. 90% of them will stay working in retail. That's 900. How many do you need to hire for your store? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? Are you telling me you can't get 10 out of 900 people to come and work for you? There's not a labor shortage. It's not easy, but what it speaks to is that if you're on your heels, if you're using traditional approaches to actually go and recruit your staff, you're going to fail miserably, because everybody else is out there doing it. And there's no sense crying about this thing. Think about this. Your merchants, your marketers, when a new competitor enters the marketplace, when they cut prices or they build a bigger, better box than you've got right now, what do? When they start stealing all of your customers, do you just go, oh no, I can't find any customers, and you close your doors? No, you re-strategize. You find a new and a better way of being able to go to market. You improve your offer. Recruiting is the same thing. If everybody else is stealing your staff or is more competitive than you are in the marketplace, you need to find a better way to go out and get these people. That's recruiting, and it can be done.
And very few speakers or trainers surprised me or shocked me, and Kevin did. I walked into this seminar at our store conference, and he had the CEOs, the senior executives, standing, jumping, holding hands, stretching. I was in shock. I stood in the back and I just couldn't believe it. And I thought, only Kevin could do this.
Well, I would say that Kevin's training is high energy, motivational, and he adds a touch of humor, which really makes the training memorable for all of the participants.
Kevin has nice shoes, and he's really tall, and he dresses very nicely, but his high energy level is it's genuine, because I've seen him off stage and I've seen him on stage, and I think the energy that he projects on stage is the real thing.
I hate following him. I like to go first. I usually get up there, get my stuff out of the way, and then go, okay, here's Kevin.
Who would take me up on what I refer to as the $5 challenge? And here's how this would work. If you're prepared to take me up for it, is what I'll do is I'll just randomly call one of your stores. Whoever picks up the phone, I mean, you're obviously hoping I'm going to get your manager. I'm hoping I'm going to get part-time Susie, who just started yesterday. And I'm going to ask her a simple question. I'm going to say, Susie, what's your sales target for today? Or if you don't have individual sales targets, I'll just say, what's the store sales target for today? How many of you would take me up on the $5 challenge? If she gets the answer right, I give you $5. If not, you give me $5. Okay, so there's problem number one. There's hardly anybody in this room that's prepared to take me up on the $5 challenge. Do you recognize the problem that that creates? Both in terms of driving performance, but even more importantly, take a look at it from a management perspective, your credibility. You set this sales target in place, yet nobody's really paying attention to it. And then take a look at how this manifests itself in terms of the performance that you get out of your staff every single day. And let's take this to the reality. Let's say that you're running a store. Let's walk through this. Your store closes at 9 o'clock at night. It's 8 o'clock. You do a sales read at 8 o'clock. You're at $9,000. How's the day going so far? Well, you don't know, and I certainly don't know, because we don't have a target in place. More importantly, your staff don't know. A few more customers come, a few more customers go. We sell a couple hundred more bucks.